Hey guys, today I'll be sharing 5 tips to instantly improve your drawing skills. Let's go. Tip 1. Hold the pencil correctly. If you hold your pencil incorrectly or awkwardly, you could be limiting the range of movement that your hand is capable of. You want to hold your pencil in a way such that your hand is free to move around and feels relaxed. One way to hold your pencil is to extend your thumb, index finger, and middle finger. Place the pencil on your index finger and simply grip it around. With this grip, you can easily maneuver your pencil up, down, left, right. And don't forget, you can also adjust your wrist to get the stroke directions you want. Tip number 2, sketch light lines first. You want to start off with light, soft guidelines first to get the general shape, proportions, and positioning correct. And then you can start adding weight to your lines. If you start drawing with hard lines immediately, you'll experience 2 problems. 1, hard lines are harder to control because you're applying more pressure onto the page. And 2, hard lines are harder to rub out, which leaves a mark behind that doesn't look good. Tip number 3, understand how light and shadows work. Depth is created through light and shadows. When an object is shone on with a light, the object blocks the light, thus creating a shadow. The darker an area is, the more depth it has. A drawing that has no depth just looks flat. Or if your understanding of how light and shadows work is wrong, your drawing is going to look a little weird. Tip number 4, shade from light to dark. A really important concept to learn is layering. Layering is the idea of slowly and gradually adding more and more darker shades until you make the shade dark enough. By shading the entire drawing lightly first, it gives you the ability to contrast and figure out how much shading you actually need to add for the darker areas. If you start off with the dark shade straight away, again, you might make it too dark and it's hard to rub out dark lines. And tip 5, accept failure. Yes, I know this isn't an instant tip, but every artist you see has gone through the years of practice it took to get them there. I know that when we go on YouTube or Instagram and look at people's art, we feel like, wow, that is so much better than mine. I'm never going to be as good as him. Why am I even trying? And we can feel demotivated to practice. Sometimes you make a drawing and you don't like the way it turns out. You feel like it's too embarrassing to share and you want to give up. This happens to all of us. I myself still suck at a lot of things. For example, drawing realistic faces is a skill that I've yet to master. Stop comparing yourself to someone who has been practicing for the past 10 years. If you don't like the way a drawing turns out, don't give up. Look for tutorials. Look for advice on the internet. Everyone starts somewhere. These are some super basic tips, but if you've never taken art lessons before, they are actually really important. If you have any tips of your own, please share them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.